I really don't like going through serious topics, but it seems like we really need to. So, I guess I should really introduce myself. Hello, my little froggies. My name is Ketsia. That felt really weird to say, but that's not important right now. As you may or may not know, an African American named George was already held being arrested, but apparently he was shot and killed, and that formed a very humongous mob against other people. This isn't really the first time we're dealing with something that involves with racism. It's been going on for so many years, especially with black people apparently. And I'm going to say something that's really in my own opinion, so please don't get offended. But this is starting to get really out of hand. In other words, this is very stupid and childish. All of this ruckus is happening, from the slavery to the segregation to the protesting, all because we're just different. We just have different skin colors, and I don't see what's the problem with that. I made 2 or 3 videos about opinions, and I will say it again. It's their own opinion, which doesn't make any sense to this problem. But I feel like we should really talk about this once more, because many people forgot that this word exists. If we don't like a certain race, then we shouldn't hate on it. We shouldn't stop the protesting. We shouldn't, hate on that race just because they're different. Let me try to say an example to make it more reasonable and make the video more sense to this. Like slavery. What? It's so unneeded. Why did we need slavery? Because the black African Americans had different skin colors and they didn't believe in the same God. I don't understand. Another thing is protesting against their equal rights. Back then, segregation was a thing. And let's just say that it was a very, very tough time for black people. 2 activists that I would like to name is Malcolm X and Martin Luther King Jr. Here's the thing. They both wanted equal rights for black, and they both wanted for black to be treated the same way as whites did. And that didn't really turn out good for them because they both got assassinated because of what they said. Because we know we're wrong, yet we still argue anyways. Which leads into another thing about arguing others' opinions. We're not always going to have the same opinions nor beliefs, and it's really okay. But it's not okay to argue about that because it can lead to problems like this. If we have 2 different beliefs, then I feel like we should compromise our problems and work it out instead of using war, conflicts, and arguments, because that doesn't solve anything. It just makes things worse for others. More so, I feel like we should all obey the law. No matter how terrible, no matter how sad, no matter how strict, no matter how stupid or dense it is, I feel like we should just respect it. It's like respecting other people's opinions. We're not going to always like it, and we're always going to try to do it our own ways, but we know that's going to lead into more conflicts. So I guess we should all say there's nothing we can do about it. But as part of the next generation, I feel like there is still a hope for the world to become a better place, as long as we just know that people have their own opinions, and we're not always going to believe on the same thing. We're always not going to like the same thing. But as long as we respect our people's opinions, I feel like the world would become at least a better place to be in. Now, I know it's surprising that I'm saying this now, as my age right now. Ketsia, you're 13. You don't know about this politics stuff. You don't know about this opinion stuff. And I know I'm going to get called out for it because people think that kids probably won't do anything. But I know my generation will do something about this. And even if we won't, I feel like the next generation will do something about it. And if they won't, the next generation, and so on. I know my channel isn't really that popular, but I know once this video gets posted on YouTube, people will at least try to notice how bad the world is, because we can't figure out what to do or what to believe or what to listen to. So I guess we have no other choice but to just wait. Wait, and we just be patient. Because if we jump into conclusions, if we start arguing, if we start talking back, I feel like things won't get any better. So all we have to do is just wait. Because everything will be okay. As long as we work together. Anyways, I guess that's going to be the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for almost 40 subscribers. It's really an achievement for me. I didn't know this much people would like me. And if you want to, you can always consider subscribing for more content. Guess I could do my girly voice now. And this is Ketsia signing off.